So Alan, here we are at Aberdeen Sports Village for the Commonwealth Water Polo Tournament. Looking forward to the big game tonight, the big match-up, Scotland against England. First of all, Scotland have had a rather interesting start to the tournament. What do you make of it so far?
I think Scotland have performed well. It was good to have a victory over Wales in their opening game. They were quite convincing in the early stages of that, and it carried them through the later stages. Against Malta, their second game, they performed well till half-time, and then the Maltese experience and strength kind of ran away with that. And in the third game, South Africa, a couple of nights ago, fabulous performance, fabulous atmosphere in this venue, and Scotland came oh so close, just running down by 1 goal in the end.
Yeah, it was a tremendous game, and for those that were lucky enough to be here, it's a game that I'm sure will live long in the memory. But that's in the past now. We have the big game tonight against England. How do you see the match-up going? Scotland, in terms of the players, who are we looking for big performances from tonight?
So we'll be looking for another big performance from our goalkeeper, Bojan Danewski. He had an outstanding game against South Africa, and the England counter-attack will be looking to get as many shots in as possible. So really important that we get a big game out of Bojan in terms of keeping the score close. Our centre forwards, we've got Fraser Rutherford, number 8, sits in there, and we really need him set to get position. Yeah. And we have good outside shooters, Ed Grundy, James Scobie, and good counter-attack with Alistair Darren and Chris Campbell's. Yeah. And then experience of Keith Anderson and Neilson Rutherford. So there is a real mix in the Scottish team, each one bringing their own skills and efforts.
Yeah, and I think to put that into perspective though, we're playing against what's essentially the Great Britain team. Many of those players played in the London Olympics. Do you think it's a fair match-up on that basis? We're playing against kind of professional players versus our guys. What do you make of the quality of the English side?
It's a very strong English side. I think they'll come to this tournament as favourites. They've been energised by their new coach, Andrei Josep from Romania, who played for Romania in the Olympics with a wealth of experience. And he's certainly changed them tactically and set them out playing a very interesting and expansive game. You see a lot of work coming from the back with the counter-attack, as I mentioned. Yeah. And they do have that experience of the Olympics, big tournament experience, which most of the Scottish players don't have.
And we've identified a few Scottish players, but from the English Olympic players that will be on show tonight, who should everyone be really looking out for as some of the big game changers?
Again, we'll probably start with our goalkeeper, Matt Holland. 3 saves, 3 penalty saves against New Zealand the other night. A fabulous performance for him as he came in for their captain, Ed Scott, who got injured in the first period. Defensively, we have Adam Schofield and Joe O'Regan, who like to come through from the back and take shots, number 11 and number 9. And they'll set on their centre forward, Jack Waller, number 6.
Yeah. Okay, and I think, anyone who did see the game against South Africa, again, similar to what we mentioned earlier on, they played a massive part of the crowd that was here. It was a fabulous atmosphere, and we're really looking for more of that because Scotland need every benefit they can get tonight, and a big raucous crowd are going to make quite a difference for the game. Do you think that's the case?
Absolutely is the case. Yeah. The team were delighted with the support they had 2 nights ago. They came around, addressed the crowd after the game. It's not the sort of experience most of them are used to, so they've certainly taken that very positively, and they're really looking for some help this evening.
Yeah, so if you're out there in the crowd this evening or coming along to the game, please get right behind Scotland. We're looking forward to a fantastic match-up here at the Commonwealth Water Polo Championships 2014.